Morning dear students, today I'll be explaining you question number 2nd and 3rd from your textbook on page number 53 from the chapter Ledger. So let us first see the second question. See carefully. Till yesterday you have learnt how to post the journal entries into Ledger, how to write every event, every transaction, every two aspects which are there in transaction, how to put them in accounts. You have learnt. Today you will be learning how to put these entries in the individual account. Okay, till first question and sixth question you were doing different kinds of accounts, but here one particular account will be asked and you will have to prepare only that one particular account. You don't have to write the journal entries, but then you'll have to think about how the journal entry will be written. Only then you can post it into the ledger, or you can just put a rough somewhere around, write the journal entry and go posting accordingly. But then once you practice it well, you know if it is purchase which side to write, if it is sales which side to write. So that is all again on your practice. So have a look. Prepare Pawan account from the following. So we have to prepare just one account here, and that is of Mr. Pawan. If you see all the transactions, you will have Pawan written somewhere. Okay, wherever you don't have a Pawan, it means that that transaction you don't have to post in ledger book. Okay, have a look. Goods purchased from Pawan. Now think, when we purchase goods on credit, how do we frame the journal entry? Purchases account debited to Pawan account. Here Pawan is credited, so it is obvious that credit side we need to write the entry. Have a look at the date. It has happened during the month of March 2013. I have already drawn the format here. I have put up the date, Pawan's account, first heading, debit and credit is written. It's very important that you write debit and credit. Dear students, format itself has somewhere around 1.5 marks. So be very careful. Date, particulars, journal folio column you will have to draw, though you don't write anything, but it's must that you show it. Then you have amount, debit side, that was towards the debit. Now credit, you have date, particulars, journal folio and amount. Have a look. First entry, goods purchased from Pawan. So this has all happened during 2013. So put the year first, 2013 on both the sides. 1st of March. Okay, actually the entry will come this side, 1st of March. Okay, so first journal entry is goods purchased from Pawan. So how do we write the journal entry? Purchase account debited to Pawan account. Pawan is credited here, so it is obvious that credit side we have to write. What we'll write? The opposite entry. So when we write anything towards the credit side, we start by the word buy. Okay, so buy, purchase account you'll put, and the amount is 38,000. That we need to write this side. Then have a look. Cash paid to Pawan. Pawan is the receiver. When cash is paid to Pawan, how do we write the journal entry? Pawan account will be debited, and what is going out from us? To cash. When you write any journal entry, you have to think in the point of view of your organization. When you are paying cash, what is happening? Cash is going out. Okay, so here Pawan is debited, so we have to write on the debit side. It has happened on 6th March. So debit entry always starts with to cash account. How much we paid him? 5,000. So that 5,000 will be recorded. Next entry, if you see, goods returned to Pawan. Okay, if we have returned to Pawan, it means what? We must have purchased it. If Pawan has returned us, that would have been sales return. But we are returning to him. When do we return things? When we would have purchased. So it is a purchase return. Who is receiving those goods? Pawan is receiving. Pawan account debited to purchase return account. This is how we write the journal entry. So because Pawan is debited here, again we'll put it on the debit side. Heading would be purchase returns. To purchase return account. How much did we return? We returned 1,500 worth of goods. Then paid to Pawan by check. We have paid Pawan by check. Any transaction happening in check, that comes as bank. So Pawan is again receiving here. Pawan account debited. What is going out from us? Check. So it is bank here. Pawan is debited again. So again towards the debit side it will come. When did it happen? On 14th of March. Debit entry you will write it as to bank account. Okay. Initially you can write like this in rough and then post it, but then you can think about, frame this journal entry in your head, in your mind, and then put it into the ledger. So how much check we have paid? We have paid 6,800 rupees. So that will be put up there. Next we have discount allowed by Pawan. If Pawan has given us discount, it means what? We must have received discount. Our company must have received discount. When you are receiving discount, it is an income. Discount is a nominal account, and nominal account says that debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. When discount received is income, we are going to credit this in our journal entry. And how did we receive this discount? Because of whom? Because Pawan has allowed this discount to our company. Okay, Pawan is debited. So we'll put again on the debit side, discount allowed has happened on 20th March. So you'll write this way, to discount account. How much discount did we receive? 5,000. We'll put that in the amount column. Then if you look at the next entry, we have goods purchased from Pawan for cash. Okay, so here when we are preparing Pawan's account, it means that all the transactions which have happened here, they have happened on credit basis. Whenever you see anything like this cash here, that will be recorded in the cash book. Okay, so we will not record anything in the Pawan's account. Pawan's account means he is one of our we can say buyers or suppliers, okay, from whom we buy. So all these, if Pawan's name has come, means it has happened in credit. Okay, so here when you get anything, or otherwise you see goods purchased from Pawan for cash, how do we write the journal entry? Purchases account debited to cash. If you see this journal entry, we don't have name of Pawan anywhere. Okay, that is why we will not post it in the book of Pawan. In the journal entry, when you are writing, the Pawan's name should be there. Only then you can post this transaction. So nothing, no treatment will be given to this transaction, because it has happened in cash and it is not a credit one. Next one, if you see furniture purchased from Pawan, it means that we got the furniture from Pawan, we yet have to pay him the amount. So when we buy furniture, how do we write the journal entry? Furniture real account is coming into the organization. Furniture account debited. Who is the giver? To Pawan. Okay, generally if we would have already paid the cash, we would have written cash here. We haven't given cash yet, still we have to give cash to whom? To Pawan. Okay, so that is how it is a credit transaction. Again, Pawan is credited here, so it will be written on the credit side. What is the opposite entry? Furniture account. When did it happen? On 28th of March. Okay, now we have posted all the entries. Now we'll see which side total is more. If you see carefully, our credit side total is more, so we will put the total, that is 46,000. Okay, debit side it is less, so we'll copy the same thing on the debit side, that is 46,000. When do we put total as this amount? When all the totals, all the amounts when clubbed together, the amount should come to 46,000, but it isn't so. How much is difference amount? See, 5,000, 6,500, 6,500 means 13,300, 18,300. So from 46,000, when you deduct 18,300, you get an amount of 3 minus 2. Okay, 27,700 is the difference amount. When you put this 27,700, only then the totals will come to 46,000, and then it will be equal with the credit side amount. So when your credit is more than your debit, it is called as credit balance. Now what do we put here to show the difference amount? Balance carried down means that amount will go to the next month. That will be by balance B by D. When do we close our account? By end of every month. Okay, in the month of March we have 31 days, so the date will be 31st March. Closing is done. This is opening balance. Next month is April, so it is on 1st of April. How much? The difference amount 27,700. So this is how you will prepare account, dear students. Be very careful. You will have to close the box properly. Your C by D's and B by D's should be inside the box. Okay, this is how your account will look like. So this is about your second question. I think already I have taken enough time for second question. So third question I'll be explaining tomorrow. What you'll be doing is, after copying this in your notes, understand and do it please. If you can do it on your own, that's well and good. After that you'll be doing question number 5. That is going to be homework. Question number 6 also you can do, and that is it, I guess. Okay, so question number 2 you will be doing now, looking at this explanation, and question number 5 and 6 will be your homework. Thank you, children.